That is exactly what's playing on my mind right now. Anyways, folks, we're doing 5.18. And this is it right here. Okay. You guys, at first, I thought this problem is hard. But then when I gave it a second look, I could tell that it was pretty straightforward. But I don't know with you guys. And I'm hoping you did give it a try. And if you didn't, please just pause this video right away and then try it yourself. Doesn't matter, even if you get a compile error. What I'm more concerned about is the logic, because the ideology behind this chapter is to teach people how loops work. Okay, so please, you folks, I'm begging you, try these exercises, especially this one here. Okay, so we gotta display 4 parents using loops. Okay, so use nested loops that display the following parents in 4 separate programs. Okay, even better. You see, if we had to do this in a single problem, it would have been possible, but tedious. It would have been tedious. I can assure you of that. Okay. So let's get on with it with the very first parent. The very first one is pretty straightforward. Let's see. We start by, I didn't even look at it properly. So we display numbers from 1 up to n, where n is a number between 1 and 6. Okay. So I'll simply go system.out.print. Oh, just so you know, folks, it's not like I'll be writing 4 classes for each and every one of these parents. No ways I will do that. What I'll simply do is to write one parent, I delete it, or perhaps I will comment it out. That way, when you get the source code. Okay, speaking of the source code, I never mentioned how you guys are gonna go about getting my source code for all these examples. But what am I gonna do? Because at the moment, I'm not allowed to leave out links on my YouTube channel or other videos. But I will make a plan. I'm gonna put these solutions on GitHub, right? That way you guys can play around with the source code if you want to. Okay, but for now I'm not quite sure how am I gonna show you guys the URL for my GitHub. But I'm gonna make a plan in a video too. No worries. Okay, so let's continue. I'll simply go for starting from 1 up to 6. We're starting from 1 is I less than or equals to 6. We simply increment our I. That's our outer loop. Our inner one, we'll call it J, and it will start from 1 up to I. So J is less than or equals to I. Again, we increment our J, and then we display our J. System.out.print J, and the space. We better use a space. I don't think there will be a problem. Oops. Let's go to the next line now. System.out.print. I don't know if you guys heard my nephew. She's yelling. She's still young, by the way. About 2 or 3 years, I'm not quite sure. In fact, she's less than that. I don't know why. I mean, at first I keep getting the 2 and the 3, and then afterwards I get my output. I don't know, honestly. Okay, here's what I should have done. I should have used print lin, but you guys get the point what's going on here. We do get the exact thing we want. Okay, so that should be it for the first parent. So what I'll simply do, rather than deleting it, I'll comment it out. Let's deal with system.out.print parent b. Okay, so let's check it out again. So we're starting from 1 up to 6. So we're starting from 1 up to n on each and every row. She's kind of getting on our way now. She's making noise. I don't know if you guys can hear her. She's kind of getting on our way. Okay. Oops. Int I again equals to 6. We're gonna do things a bit differently this time around. Is I greater than or equals to 0? If that is the case, we simply decrement our I, and then we'll have j that will start from int j, start from 1 again up to is j less than I. It's j less than I, less than equals to I. We increment our j. Immediately we're done doing that again, I've got to copy and paste that portion there. Okay, let me do that. Okay, let's see what we get now. It seems like we're getting exactly what we wanted. So it's time we deal with C now. Oops. So let me copy and paste that. Oops. I want C over there. Okay, you see, this parent C has a weird behavior together with parent D, and it has to do with spaces. I don't know, somehow if we use single spaces we get something weird, but if we use tabs we get the exact output we need. Okay, but you will see in a moment what do I mean by that. Okay, I'll want a for loop that will start from 1 up to 6. Let's use bytes now. Int I equals to a row equals to 1 is row less than or equals to 6. Oops, 6 supposed to be there. If that is the case, we increment our row 4 bytes column. I'm just using different variables here for a change. Basically the logic is more like what we had before. Okay, so basically here we starting from 6 and the column will go all the way up to 1, and we'll keep incrementing our column variable. So it seems like we have a situation here because we wanna take care of the spaces preceding each row. Okay, so here's what we'll do. We'll simply go system. First we've gotta know whether or not to print a space, right, or a number. Okay, I don't know why I keep saying that. I keep doing that. I mean, that sign. That sound. I mean, okay. So it's gonna be, if j is greater than I. So what I'll do in that case, I'll simply put a tab. Otherwise, I'll display j and then put a space, a tab. Oh, not j. I'm used to I and j. If column, oops, it has been quite a while since I've taken these videos, and right now I'm kind of exhausted. Okay. Gosh, wanna get it over with. It's gonna be the last video for the day, this one. Let's see, what do I get if I do that? It seems like I'm getting exactly what I expected. However, as you can see, these line spaces seem to be a problem. Check this out. If we use a single space, I want you guys to notice what will happen. We're probably gonna get something weird. Exactly what I just told you. This is more like a pyramid. It's a pyramid, in fact, of some sort, but that is not what we wanted. Let's try to increase number of spaces to 2 and see what we get. Even more weird now than before. So that's why, folks, I don't know, to be honest. As far as I know, I'm not quite sure what could possibly be the reason, but I would love to hear your opinion, you guys, because we learn from each other. It's not a unidirectional relationship, it's a bidirectional relationship. I'll learn from you guys, also learn from me. Okay, right now we almost done, because I'm about to show you. Now that I've replaced my spaces with tab, it seems like we get the solution we had before. Or perhaps I should hit the run button so that you guys can see. I don't want people getting confused here. But we're gonna use tab also on parent D for the same reason we did on parent C. Okay. That hood is quite annoying, to be honest. Okay. Right now, here's what I'll do. Let me check out the pattern. Oops. Okay. So I'll have a for loop, an outer for loop, which will start from 0 to 6. Already. Let me copy and paste that. From 0 to 6. Let me do that. We're excluding 6 here. From 0 to 6. And then, this solution here is gonna be a bit different than what we had. on the previous three solutions. We're gonna have to take care of spaces again, but in a different way. So right here I'll have a variable, a byte variable, to hold number of spaces. I'll initialize it to 0, and then I'll check if number of spaces is less than what? Is less than my row. If that is the case, then I know I need to leave a space. Okay, number of spaces increments it. Okay. I wanna copy that. Nope, I don't wanna put those there. There's no J. What we have though is \t is tab. So basically we'll print a certain number of tabs to take care of all these spaces to the left of a given row. Okay, now we want to deal with columns. Bytes column equals to so column will start from 1 up to is column less than or equals to 6 minus row column. And if you don't quite get that logic, get back here, folks. You see we've got 0 space here, so we've so since our I is 0, it's gonna be 6. It's gonna be our I is 0 and we have 0 spaces, so we're gonna have 6 minus 0, which is 6. So basically we'll be displaying 6 numbers, and when our column is 1 we'll be displaying 5 numbers. So we're gonna have 6 minus 1, which gonna let us display 5 numbers, so on and so forth. Okay, so what I wanna display is that I'll simply replace that J with column. Of course I don't need that and that. What I do need is to replace that with \c, and then finally that J with column. Oops, redo. Once I'm done doing that, it is time to go to the next. Okay, so let's see. Yeah. Now that I'm done doing that, let me go to the next line. System.out.print lin. Done. Oops. Perhaps I should have had this solution on a different video. It took too much time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Why is it ending on 5 instead of 6? Seems like we missed something, and I don't know, maybe it's because I'm kind of tired now. I don't know. Probably that is the case, but let me check it out. Oh, my mistake was very stupid. I forgot putting an equal sign here to include the very last number of a given row. So let's see now. It seems like we're getting what we expected. Again, we have the problem we only have has to do with spacing, and I'm hoping you guys can tell me why could that be the reason. That should be it, you guys. See you on the next tutorial. Cheers, I'm gone.